From single-handedly carrying the franchise on his back to becoming a pop culture phenomenon that can't be replicated, here's why Pirates of the Caribbean can't survive without Johhny Depp. Folks, many pirates have set sail through the treacherous waters of Hollywood, but only one became a legend to be remembered for ages: Captain Jack Sparrow. This rum-loving, swashbuckling pirate made the franchise what it is today, and all the credit goes to the charming actor playing him. Now, if you think Pirates of the Caribbean without Johhny Depp, it's a ship without its captain, a treasure map without an axe, or a cannon without its boom. Okay, I've gotten carried away with the metaphors, but all of them be true, matey. When this franchise first hit the silver screen, everyone thought that it would be just another fictional voyage flick that would inevitably sink. Oh, how wrong they were. Johnny's portrayal of Captain Jack was a breath of salty sea air in a genre filled with tired and predictable pirates. He brought the character to life with such flair that it's impossible to imagine anyone else sporting the iconic hat and eyeliner. While yes, the character was written as a devil-may-care sailor, you can't deny that Depp's improvisations truly made him shine. It's a running joke that Pirates of the Caribbean was just his improv set. Even his co-star, Orlando Bloom, aka Will Turner, confirmed that 90% of the time it was Johnny ad-libbing. That's how he set the franchise apart, becoming a siren's call to the audience who came running to see him turn on the charm. Depp completely poured himself into Sparrow, putting himself in his shoes. He was the one who incorporated his drunken sailor walk, which Disney didn't want to include at first, but clearly the actor was on point. Jack's jelly legs at land and devilish swagger on the sea is genius. It makes him stand out from everyone else. Even though this franchise has a treasure trove of characters, none of them could steal the spotlight quite like Johnny. Yes, Geoffrey Rush's Barbossa is a fan favorite, a perfect arch-nemesis for Sparrow. Will Turner and Keira Knightley's Elizabeth Swann's love story had fans swooning too. But have you noticed they only work when the leading pirate comes into play? He brings out the best in them, and the viewers thrive on their interactions. The franchise has also introduced new promising characters, like Sam Claflin's Philip on Stranger Tides, or Brenton Thwaites' Henry Turner in Dead Men Tell No Tales. Some would say they're leading character material, but again not as impressive as Depp's mischievous character. The audience can't get enough of a bad boy who's witty, charming, and frankly a little loose in the head. But hey, people fall for that, and you can't recreate that with any other character. It's clear as day, folks, it's a pirate's life for this guy. This role is a once-in-a-lifetime casting, like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man or Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Their respective franchises need them. If you want more proof, you've got all the evidence you want in the failure of the series' fifth movie, Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales came out in 2017, but it became hopelessly lost at the ocean we call the box office, drifting aimlessly with no direction or purpose. On the outside, it had Johnny at the center stage, two talented young supporting leads in Kaya Scoladario's Karina Smith and Brenton's Henry. The opposing side packed even more experience, as Javier Bardem took over the role of the ghostly Captain Salazar. So, what went wrong? Well, most viewers said that Depp wasn't his usual charming self in the flick. His commitment to the role had been divided, because he was going through a rough patch in his personal life. And unless you've been living under a rock, you must know about it too. This is about the same time his now ex-wife, Amber Heard, had filed for divorce, accusing him of domestic violence, and got a restraining order against him. So yeah, it doesn't get rougher than this. The pops and the headlines were out of control, and the actor was too distracted by it all to focus on the film. Add that to a poorly written script, making Sparrow a total joke, stripping him of any emotional depth, and the result is before you. Some of his fans say, had he been more invested in his character arc, the guy would have scrapped all that nonsense, no cap. By now, we've already established that no one understands Captain Jack Sparrow better than Johhny Depp. They're both the same person at this point, and fans wholeheartedly agree with that. Pick any social media site you want, and you'll find masses backing the Oscar-nominated actor to return to his most iconic role. They even started a petition for Disney to reinstate him for Pirates 6, after they dropped him like an anchor once Amber's tell-all op-ed piece came out in December 2018. This petition has got over 800,000 signatures as of now, and climbing. That tells you that for the fandom, there's only one Jack Sparrow. They say the franchise is pointless without Depp. Some have also talked about his replacement. Wait, it's not what you think. These people believe that if Disney tries to replace him, the move could backfire worse than kicking him out altogether. Many have already vowed to boycott the series if it goes forward without its shining star at the wheel. So, to put it shortly, now you can't separate the franchise from him. There's no way forward. And get this, even the series' producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, agrees now that there's no Pirates of the Caribbean without Johhny. Need I say more? He said the secret ingredient to any blockbuster franchise is its talented leads, and there's no question about Depp's acting chops. The way he made Sparrow a unique, endearing, and such an irreverent character is mind-blowing. You know he's the furthest thing from a hero. But somehow, Jack always saves the day and wins hearts. That's why Bruckheimer says that he doesn't see the franchise going without him. So now, the million-dollar question is, will the actor come back? Well, the producer sure wants him to, but it can't be that easy, can it? They did the guy dirty by marooning him in the middle of the journey. Of course, from the studio's point of view, it made sense. With his Amber Heard trial and the shocking accusations going on, the lead was a magnet for trouble. That kind of negative press weighs down any series, ultimately making it sink. So Disney cut him loose. But now that they want to hire him back, Depp isn't interested. That's right. When he made a splash at his Cannes comeback in May 2023, rumors started swirling around that he was considering a return to POTC. But that was all hogwash, or you could say wishful thinking on the franchise's part. According to the tourist actor, no matter how many millions the studio throws his way, he ain't coming back. He isn't forgetting anytime soon how they kicked him out, in one of the worst times of his life. The opposing counsel even brought it up during the cross-examination in the infamous trial. Amber's lawyer, Ben Rottenborn, asked the actor even if Disney offered him $300 million, or say, 1,000,000 alpacas, nothing on this earth is now enough to get him back as Jack, right? Johhny's crushing response? That's true. So, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, fam, but his time as the swashbuckling pirate is over. Though the actor wished he'd get a proper farewell, worthy of his legendary role, unfortunately, that ship may have sailed. And it's unlikely Disney can replicate the spell that Jack put over the audience. On his very first voyage, he became a global phenomenon, a pop culture icon seared into history. You can't ignore Johhny's effect on the audience. From people still cosplaying as him to endless Jack Sparrow meme material, Disney has also earned some big bucks with Sparrow-themed rides. And here's the kicker, guys. Even though Pirates of the Caribbean's later movies weren't as good as its earlier releases, people still watched. Why? 'Cause Depp was running the show. Now, the studio is desperately trying to copy that magic again. A while back, rumors suggested that the series was going through with the 6th installment, with the actor or without him. Some said now Margot Robbie is taking charge of the lead role. Not gonna lie, that excited some of the fans, but others, not so much. They didn't think a female pirate would be anywhere close to Captain Sparrow. That's not all. The Rock was also headed to the sea in the 7th movie. That's right, Dwayne Johnson's name popped up in the series a while back, but then the whisper slowed down to zero. Both actors are allegedly uninterested, and the franchise is pretty much stuck. No matter how hard they're trying, all attempts seem to fail. Now, maybe they can keep trying, or focus on somehow finding a miracle of Depp's return. Otherwise, as of now, they keep drowning. One thing's for sure, mates. Without Depp at the helm, this franchise be as lost as a ship without a compass. Savvy? So, from becoming a pop culture phenom that can't be replicated, to single-handedly carrying the franchise on his back, that's why Pirates of the Caribbean can't survive without Johhny Depp.